Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be very different from what my normal ones are. Totally not RC related at all. Kinda, sorta, there will be some in there because that's what I normally do. If you'll notice, I've got on my Honda shirt. So the pit chick and I are headed to pick up my Honda. So my daily driver is a 92 Civic hatchback. And because of my RC racing, I've let it go a lot. So the paint job that was
50 Shades of Gray.
I was gonna say that. So some of you know already that we lost the RC track in Helena, which was pretty much my life and what was motivating this channel. And because of my racing, I spent so much money on racing, I let my car go a little bit. The paint job that was on it when I bought it about 13 years ago, somewhere in that neighborhood. It had some damage in the front. I put new fenders, hood, bumper on it and painted it myself. It looked really nice. But the paint job that the guy had before me was a single stage paint job that didn't hold up in the weather, so it started fading slowly over time. And then I wrecked it and pieced it back together.
It was also known as Frankenstein.
Yeah, it literally was 50 Shades of Gray. So after this part of the video, I'm gonna come in and add in some that shows a little bit of history behind the car with a few pictures showing what it did look like, what it looked like in the process, and how bad it looked before. So after we lost the track, I kind of pretty much lost my mind. Was not very happy. Ended up selling my 8 scale stuff because it just didn't make any sense at the time, and sold my trailer because it was really, I was only gonna get to race a couple of times a year. The trailer was gonna sit back there, so I sold the trailer. It's a very nice trailer, and Lisa, the pit chick, gave me the idea that I need to use that money to get my car painted, and I thought that was brilliant. That's exactly what I needed. So I tore the car down, pulled the engine out, stripped the engine bay, sandblasted it, and sent it to my buddy Mike Hussey and Matt Hall at Dirty Wizard Paintworks. Been knowing these guys for a long time. They do really good work, and they've had the car now for a few months, I guess. Is that about right?
It was right around the time I wrecked my car, so it was July.
Yeah, it's been a while. So I've had the Tahoe to drive, so I've been letting them take their time. So I used to have a 97 Integra Type R Championship White, and that's what I always wanted to paint the car, and so that's what we're doing. So I haven't seen the car yet. I've seen some spy photos that wasn't fully put together, but I hadn't seen the complete project yet. So Mike has called me and let me know that it's ready. We're going to go meet Mike. We're going to pick up the car. I'm going to get some video of all that. And
he's been pacing the floor waiting on me to get ready this morning.
Yeah, she's got us running a little late, so I've got to stop and get gas, and we're going to head across town. It's about 40 minutes away, and we're going to go pick up the car. So in the meantime, when I get back, I'm going to piece together some footage of what the car did look like and have a little history behind it, and then we'll get down there, we'll get the car, maybe we'll get something when we get back. So stay tuned and we'll see how it goes.
So a lot of people didn't know I used to race an EG hatch, and that's why it's got a special place in my heart. This is actually my race car on a t-shirt I had. Here's the car when I picked it up. Had a little damage on the left front, ugly headlights. The guy had raced it, it was stripped out, didn't have any tear or anything. There it is on the trailer. Had some SI wheels on it, needed a lot of love. So this is with parts off the race car, some new fenders, hood off the race car. Starting to take a little shape now. I bought my own paint gun and started painting the parts myself. There it is with some SI wheels and the paint on it. No, those are rotor wheels, excuse me. This one had the J-Speed wheels when it looked its best. The problem was, had a little negative camber to get the tires in there, and it was wearing the tires out, so I ended up changing it. Looked really nice, just the paint didn't hold up. So I got these rotor wheels on a trade, and was kind of temporary. I even tried plastic dip them at one point, didn't like that. Here's where I wrecked it. I slid in the rain, slid into a car in the rain. I pieced it back together myself. This is what it looked like right before I sent it to the paint shop. It looked really rough. Stripped everything down, took the engine out, everything out of the bay, and sandblasted. So the next picture you'll see the sandblasted. And that's the last picture I got right before it left for the paint shop.
There she goes. Next time you see her, she'll be white. Headed to Dirty Wizard Paintworks for her paint job. She gonna be pretty. Ellie says, bye, Grandpa. Are you excited?
Yes. I can't wait.
He was pacing the floor this morning waiting on me to get ready. Getting close.
Yep.
We're here.
We're here. So we're here at Dirty Wizard Paintworks. We're gonna go in and check the car out. Just let it record. Make me edit too much.
I can't get out. My door won't open. He's got to let me out.
Tahoe is not all that great.
Yeah. Check this out, Danny Smith. I was just fixing to get you on film carrying the Louis Vuitton. Darn it.
Ooh. There we go. Is that me?
I'm excited. No, I think it was down there. What's up?
There we are.
I'm just kidding.
There we are.
How's it going? Hey,
Mike
I'm
Hussey.
Hussey.
Hey, I'm Matt.
This is
Hall.
Matt.
So here we are. We're excited.
You excited? Let's do it. All right, here we go. Do we need music as we walk in?
No,
We don't need music. Okay.
All right, we're not that fancy.
Okay, we're not
Hey, we
that
need to shut the
fancy.
door.
Okay.
Can you shut the door?
Oh yeah, shut the door. Shut the
Oh
door.
my word. Is that even the same car?
You leave that open. Leave that one open. Sorry.
Cool.
I'm like, is that even the same car? That's awesome.
So
Golly.
is it named?
Huh?
Is it named? Because I named it.
It was Frankenstein or 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. Okay, well his new name is John David.
John David.
Because for the life he's lived, he still looks pretty good. You know,
That's unbelievable.
I couldn't bring myself to do it
Yeah.
black. I know it's not, you know, hey.
I mean, that'll get me by for a
Exactly,
while. So
exactly, yeah.
buy the real thing.
It turned out really good. I couldn't paint it black. We had to do the carbon.
Damn, man. Oh, wait.
So your handles here, I really want you to notice these handles here because these are all.
Those
are one off.
God,
Are you gonna cry?
I'm about to.
Dude, I'm so happy to hear that. This project has been so special. You know, I mean, just our friendship for so long and
Yeah,
Over
so-
20 years.
over 20 years,
Yeah.
and I felt the same way when you did my car. I
Yeah.
wanted to cry, and so when I get the chance to do it for you, it was just
Y'all gonna make me cry.
it just came full circle.
Yeah,
You know
so-
what I mean? It's
Right,
just been a full
right.
So a
circle.
lot of people don't know that I used to have a shop building Hondas and Nissans and anything turbocharged and everything, and did a lot of work for Mike and his 240, and so it's kind of turned full circle. So this is really cool. This is really special. I never thought I'd have this car.
That's awesome.
This car used to be white,
Yep.
and the guy that had it for me painted with this single stage paint, and it looked okay. You'll see pictures on the video. I have pictures of
okay,
what,
cool.
what it was originally looked like, but over the years the paint just started fading, and then I spent too much time on RC cars.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Golly.
So now he's gonna want new wheels.
Oh yeah, you know.
And then it's gonna come interior.
I've already seen the wheels, so
Yeah.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I've already been there. Yeah.
We've created a monster.
But the black mirrors, I love the black mirrors on it. That really turned out. I'm so excited.
It don't even look like the same car.
Man,
Except for the wheels. That's how
Except
you
for the
know.
wheels,
Yeah.
I mean, the pictures I saw looked good and everything, but it doesn't like the person.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, I went back last night and was like flipping through the pictures I had sent, and I was like, okay, I sent him some pictures because Matt was asking if I was going to send you pictures of the way it was, and I was like, no. I was like, I like to have that, you know, you got to see it, you know, you got to see it together.
And I got, I told her I don't even want to drive it till I get the lip on it, and I want a spoon, at least a spoon style lip,
Right.
but I'll drag it off. I think I'm just gonna put the OEM SI lip on
Yeah.
it. Actually, this is a VX, and it came with that lip. the same
Oh, did it
size.
really? Okay.
Um,
Yeah, digging through parts, I was noticing like all the different, you know, letters and all the stuff to it or
Yeah.
whatever. So yeah, but no,
Windows need to be tinted.
Yeah. The new glass, the new moldings, well working.
Yeah.
I mean, it just
Yeah,
looks
Right.
just finish the car.
It finished, yeah. I mean, once he got the glass, and when I walked in last night, I was like, okay, that just made
Yeah,
it.
the stock ones were bad shit. It was flaked off of fresh trim.
Yeah, the fresh trim, the new windshield. I mean, new windshields just always make the
Yeah.
project. You know,
I need to get all new.
check out the engine bay.
Trim door. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Awesome.
She pretty.
Looks great. The hood looks good too.
Yeah, the hood turned out really, really nice. You know, we sanded it down and re-cleared everything just to give it the longevity. You know, that gel coat really doesn't like Alabama.
You can let him be on there.
Oh no,
Oh,
you're
sorry.
fine. Yeah. It doesn't like the Alabama heat, so we stripped down and re-clear everything. And that's really what makes it stand up.
Yeah,
So,
I was gonna do. I wanted a metal hood, and there's none in the United States. So, actually, I think what I said, like the middle of November was when I'd get it, or October or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
So we bought this one. It was a lot more expensive, but it's worth it, I think. God,
Absolutely. Yeah, the new bumper, all the black on the front. I mean, it just, like I said, everything you had together just came right. You know.
I gotta have a lot of stuff. I gotta have new fender wells. I threw the old ones away. They were tore up.
Yeah.
So
We just we took it here and we rolled this we rolled this tight up in here. I didn't want to cut, so I rolled it up in there. I mean, we've rolled them pretty, pretty substantial. You know, if that was our, one thing, if we do have to do a little adjustment, we can do that.
Yeah.
You know, it was just, I didn't want to, it was one of those things, I went to the point where I thought we needed to be, but I didn't want to overdo it. So we just kind of stayed there. We can address, if we have to go back in anything, it's simple. It's just fenders. So.
Wow. I'm glad to have these doors looking like the rest of the car.
Exactly, yeah. Welding up the moldings and doing all that was great. I mean, all that was fantastic. When we got the fenders, I think that fender came with holes, so I had to weld those holes up on that fender.
Yeah, so the doors are off of a EX2, so it's got power locks and windows. So it had the holes for the molding. The car didn't, so I welded past those, and then he smoothed them out and finished it. So it looks the way a VX would have looked.
Mm-hmm.
Man, good. It's even the same color as the floor.
Is he the same color as the floor?
Well, no, you're not quite. But
Yeah, it's close.
not gray and white.
Yeah, it's close. It's close. Yeah, it's super close.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm excited about walking back on the road again.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah. And all that, like I said, everything in here, all the hinges and all the
Yeah.
harness and everything. Once all the moldings and everything go in there, it should look.
Yeah,
you know,
think it was this molding is like glued on, and it tore it.
Tore, gotcha, yeah. Yeah, so everything was pulled out of here, wiring harnesses, all that stuff, and then reinstalled. Just so we didn't have any of the white paint showing through, all up in the jams.
Ever since I've owned it, I've had one of these lights out, and I've never worried about it. Now I got to fix it. I guess.
Well, hey, if it's the left side, you're matching Matt, because Matt's always had one left light out. So yeah, it's just the running light. Brake light works, but it's the running light. So yeah, yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, pulling the glass and all that stuff turned out really well. So,
Man, I love it. God, I can't believe it's the same car.
Can't call it a hoopty anymore.
no, you can't. No.
Well, what's bad is I've got to get it back together to get on the road because I can't afford to put gas in that thing anymore and I'm out of money. So I can't do what I want to do right now. So I'm gonna put it back together and then slowly do it a little at a time.
Right, new pieces at a time.
I got my Type R cylinder head on.
Really?
Yeah. And I need the engine I got. It's a B20 and it doesn't look all that nice. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit before I put it back in, obviously, but it needs timing belt, water pump, oil pump, and all that. But it's all different with the Type R head. So
okay.
I'm gonna try to get by for a little bit and then go ahead because I gotta have valve springs, retainers, oil pump, water pump, timing belt, tensioner, all that, and ECU. So I got about $1,500 plus I got to spend on it just to put that head on there.
Gotcha.
And I've actually got my blue valve cover that Goolsby painted flat blue like a race car.
Oh man, that'll look good in there. That would look fantastic. And you're doing like the rockers and stuff. You have all that. You have all the rockers going and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, like I said, if anything,
I think I should just paint them flat rails.
Yeah, either way, like I said, whatever you want to do, if you get into it and you decide, hey, we want to do, if something needs to, like gloss with the mirrors or whatever, like as far as that lip or whatever goes, all that, we can handle all that.
The lip is going to be, it's polyurethane flexible because I'm going to drag it every day.
Right, yeah.
But I think that's the way to go. It looks good. It's not as good as the spoon one, but the spoon one is $1,600. I'm not putting that on. And it didn't run anything. So.
Oh, absolutely. That's the one thing which it's crazy because, well, I mean, both, this being 92, 93, and then this one's a 11 or 13, and I mean, the parts are the same way. I mean, they're, back ordered or just unobtainable, so it's, kind of the same situation. It's just crazy.
A lot of the stuff on this one discontinued now.
Right, yeah.
Cause she old.
Yeah, she's old. Yeah, she's old. We love them old, though. Hey, they don't make them like this anymore.
Right.
Everybody that, this guy, the guy that owns this car, people that's just come through, they're just like, man, what are y'all doing? I'm like, hey, it's a cool project, so bringing her back to life.
God, it's so shiny.
She definitely shouldn't look as good as it does.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna have to wash it every day.
I know, right? I mean, that's what me and Matt just had the conversation. I was like, I've loved doing it, but I'm so tired of wiping on it because it's just been shiny for so long and dust and stuff getting on it. We've been rubbing on it nonstop. So I'm like, okay, it's time to leave the dirty body shop. Go home. Wizard Paintworks. We got the car loaded up on the trailer. There's the pit chick, I think.
Yeah.
There's the car back there on the trailer. We're gonna get it to the house and get started putting it back together. So
tell them its new nickname.
Oh, and I was told its new nickname is John Daly.
Yep. Because he's old and still looks good.
Yep. So John Daly is on the trailer, and we're fixing to take it back home.
Okay, so we've made it home. The pit chick and I stopped and ate at one of our favorite barbecue joints back where we grew up, which was right up the street from the paint shop. We come out, and on the hood of the truck is this note. It says, "Call if you want to sell a car."
And they left their phone number.
And left the phone number. I covered that part up. So we had the car, what, 30 minutes,
right,
and 2 miles up the street, and somebody's already wanting to buy it. So this thing's gonna be a handful. So anyway, we're here home. Got it here on the trailer. Looks so good. So now I got to get busy, try to get this thing back on the road. I'm gonna try to document some of that. So
yeah,
what
let's just show them the garage.
So you can see
the hot mess that the garage is.
The garage is right now a mess full of a few other things besides the car parts, but most of it is all the interior pieces, the air conditioning, the pieces behind the dash, the engine's over there, the door panels up there. So so it looks like the rest of our day
what? You in
the rest of our day will include clean out the garage so we can get this beauty in there. So make sure you stay tuned. We've got more coming, so make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can stay updated. See you next time.